So guys, these northern youths are daring Sheik Gumi, calling him a terrorist, saying that Sheik Gumi already have his children planted in the Nigerian military and they need to be, removed from the military because they are there to gain experience, after which they are going to start terrorizing the states. He said it is a pattern that Sheik Gumi was once in the Nigerian military and now he left and see what he's now using his experience for. And now he has planted his children in the same Nigerian military. Tomorrow they are going to leave after gathering all the experience. So guys, I'm just going to allow not just him and other northern youths are speaking up and standing with the United States that has come to, strike those terror guys and they are in their hideouts. And now Sheik Gumi recently warned Tinubu to cut every cooperation with the American government, every military cooperation. Sheik Gumi says stop every military cooperation with the United States. Seek help from Turkey and also Pakistan. And Nigerians woke up yesterday to see this headline here captured by Channels Television that says, insecurity, we have approached Turkey for assistance. So guys, we don't know who is advising Tinubu. Sheik Gumi gave that instruction, and within the space of some hours, we now saw this headline. It means that they are taking order from Sheik Gumi. I'm just wondering how this country is just like sleeping, a giant that is sleeping. Tinubu is not really in charge from all these things. I'm not even sure that Tinubu is aware of this Turkey, Pakistan, whatever. I'm not sure that Tinubu is aware of it. So guys, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at the videos where these people are calling out Sheik Gumi, saying he's bringing problem to the north and that Sheik Gumi is a terrorist, that Sheik Gumi has his children in the Nigerian military, the children should be removed from the Nigerian military, that they are just there to gather experience, after which they are going to use it for, all those bad stuff and all that. Now, I'm just going to allow you to hear it from the horse's mouth yourself, and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
Sheik Gumi is a terrorist. He's a terrorist sympathizer, and his sons that are in the Nigerian military need to be kicked out the Nigerian military because we have seen a pattern. Sheik Gumi is a former armed soldier in the Nigerian military. We have seen a pattern of him and his people joining the military, gaining experience, and then leaving to become terrorists. He needs to go. His kids need to be kicked out of the Nigerian military. If you're Hausa or Muslim and you have a problem with this, you're the problem, and I hope you die a miserable death. Sheik Gumi is a terrorist. He's a terrorist sympathizer, and his sons that are in the Nigerian military need to be kicked out the Nigerian military because we have seen a pattern. Sheik Gumi is a former armed soldier in the Nigerian military. We have seen a pattern of him and his people joining the military, gaining experience, and then leaving to become terrorists. He needs to go. His kids need to be kicked out of the Nigerian military. If you're Hausa or Muslim and you have a problem with this, you're the problem, and I hope you die a miserable death.
Top of the day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this meets you well. Honestly, with the way Sheik Gumi is going, he's going to even cause more harm than good to the religion of Islam. I sincerely do not support what he's doing, because I wonder how you are going to be sympathetic to terrorists and forgetting the victims of the terrorists. How can we continue like this? And if Sheik Gumi continues to do what he's doing, it's going to even make the situation more complicated, and because he's an Islamic cleric, is going to bring more bad light to the religion of Islam. I am advising Sheik Gumi to read the room. Please, Sheik Gumi should read the room and understand what is happening and stop making, he should just stop commenting. Because he is further he's exacerbating the entire situation to be even worse than what it is. We cannot support negotiation with terrorists. There is nothing you are going to come and tell me that is going to make me accept that these guys are doing the right thing, or they're unaliving people because of something was done to them. We have to be very, very strategic in our thoughts. So please, Sheik Gumi should read the room and understand the situation, because now that the whole Christian genocide thing is trending, now that we are having a lot of attention in our country, now that the religion of Islam is really painted in a bad light, it's not a good time. It is not a good time for such comments and remarks. Please, he should stop it. I am not with Sheik Gumi on his plight of negotiating with terrorists or bandits. There is nothing that you can compare to the life of a human being. You cannot compare the life of cows to the life of a human being. So this is just what I'm here to say. This has to stop. I am a Muslim and I disassociate myself from what Sheikh Gumi is saying. I disassociate myself from the mode of operation he wants to imbibe and say he wants there should be negotiation with terrorists. I do not support that. I do not support that. You cannot be a terrorist apologist and you are going to expect us as Muslims to support that type of ideology. So please, Sheikh sir, please, I think it's high time you just step by the side and let's see how these things is good. Because now you are exacerbating it, you're making the entire situation worse, and then the religion of Islam is being painted into a much more bad light. Because now people are saying that, oh, this is it, since he's an Islamic, because you being an Islamic cleric, you are like a key figure in Nigeria and the religion of Islam in Nigeria. So anything you say is going to be generalized and is going to be taught that every Muslim in Nigeria has the same context, has the same ideology of negotiation with terrorists. I disassociate myself from that, and please sir, I urge you to just please remain quiet for the meantime. I'm begging you in the name of God. Negotiation with terrorists has no place. It has no place in humanity. How do you want the families of the people that were unalive to think? How do you want them to feel and think? Please, sir, this should stop. Thank you. Peace and love.
You cannot look us in the eyes and tell us that bandits are freedom fighters. Who has been holding them hostage? What freedom are they fighting for? Just tell us. What have these people taken Nigerians to be? People who will raid, they will rape, they will kidnap, kill, and maim people are now freedom fighters. What freedom exactly? Who has been holding them hostage? All I see is people who are trying to take over a particular period, a particular region. I don't see freedom fighters. Freedom fighters from what? Whose freedom? Who has been denied freedom among them? In fact, they are one of the largest groups that move easily across not only states in Nigeria, but across boundaries, across countries. What freedom is beyond that? People who are non-terrestrial, people who are not limited by any boundary of a state. They move across virtually all countries they wish to, freely, especially in Africa. And then you are telling us these people are freedom fighters. What freedom exactly? I'm really disappointed with some people, honestly speaking.
Praise God, hallelujah. This is Flani Evangelist. I actually wanted to comment on the issue of American intervention in the issue of insecurity that's happening in Nigeria. I saw a lot of people misunderstood the President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump. Donald Trump did not say he's coming to what they call a deal with Muslims. So he actually said that he's coming to deal with the bandit, with the terrorists. Those people who are committing genocide, those people who are committing crime. So I didn't see why the reason why people say that he should not come. See, we are tired, everybody is tired. We want intervention in the issue of the insecurity that's happening in Nigeria. Whether it's Donald Trump, whether it's China or Russia, any country, any foreign country, any foreign intervention that will bring the end of insecurity that is happening in Nigeria, we're in support of it 100%. Yes. Not only America, anybody that will come and intervene in the issue of insecurity that's happening in Nigeria currently now, we're in support of it 100%. And I saw a lot of people are saying that it's coming, America is coming because of the resources. Upon that, what the resources, which resources that, how many people are benefiting from the resources that Nigeria have? How many masses? Is the masses benefiting from the resources? Is it not only the elite and this thing that is benefiting from it? Common insecurity, the government cannot solve it. So what is the benefit of the resources? So in fact, as far as they will bring to the end of the insecurity that's happening in Nigeria, we're in support of him 100%. In fact, they should come and pack everything, whether it's natural resources or whatever, anything. As far as they will bring peace in Nigeria, we want peace. That's what we want. It's just peace, right? What is the answer of if they say natural resources? Well, there's no peace. What is the essence of that? Nobody can use the natural resource or whatever. And those who are saying that he's coming to deal with the Muslim, Donald Trump did not say he's coming to fight the Muslim. He said that he's coming to, I mean, he just like warning Nigerian government to do something about the insecurity that is happening. And if not, they will come and intervene. So it's a welcome idea. I didn't see why would somebody oppose Donald Trump for his intention to intervene in the insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. We are tired. A lot of villages now, a lot of people are still not sleeping in their homes. Like this now, I cannot go to my local government where I was born. I cannot go because of the issue of the insecurity that's happening over there. It's so scary. In fact, even the flying that I know safe, a lot of them, the thing also affected them. Yes. Because I know a lot of them would that these cattle roses, they rustle away their cows. So then why would people against saying that somebody is coming to what they call to end the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, and then people will be opposing, will be against it. See, we are in support of Donald Trump 100% to come and as far as he will end insecurity that's happening in Nigeria, we're in support of him. Not only Donald Trump, but anybody, whether it's Russia, whether it's China, anybody that will bring the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, we're in support of him 100%. Because we want peace. Everybody wants peace. We want to live in peace. What is happening is just too much. So that's what I will say. Because me, that's how I see it. He's coming to deal with the terrorists, with the bandits. He didn't say he's coming to deal with either Muslim or particular religion. He didn't say that. So a lot of people misunderstood him. So that's what I can say. May God bring peace to Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you. I'm Fulani Evangelist. Bye.
Northern Muslims. What are you people talking about? How wicked could one be? You are so wicked to the core. Wicked to the core. You see abomination going on before your eyes for years. Your radicalists have been buying Christians. Buying Christians. None of you said anything. You kept quiet. And now, they are buying the radicalists. You people are coming out online to rant. Before I used to love all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Your behaviors, some of you, your behaviors has really changed my mindset towards your religion, that the God you serve is a blood-sucking God. Blood-sucking God. It's not a normal God. It's not a good God. A blood-sucking God. A God that you will kill people for is not a God. A weak God. Because that is not the God of the Bible. I don't understand. You guys are there all this while. Christians are being buried on daily basis. Chased out of their father's land. Chased out of their homes. You guys were quiet. You didn't say anything. And now, they're buying the radicalists. People are ranting online. You guys are crazy. You guys are evil. You are evil. In fact, if it's left for me now, and I agree, and I believe many Nigerians would agree with me on this, they should divide Nigeria. The Middle Belt is not part of the North. The Central, North Central, is not part of you people. So don't be saying this is part of North. It's not North. You're North, they're up there. Your North is up there. You, the radicalists that want to behave like Afghanistan, that want to live like Iran, that want to live like Afghanistan and Pakistans that have no future. No future there. Because go online, go to YouTube and type in Afghanistan or street walks of Afghanistan and look at how the country looks like. No civilization. They are basically living like in the early 60s or 40s. They don't know what is happening in the outside world. And that's what some of you with your stupid Sharia laws want to turn Nigeria into. Are you guys crazy? Are you okay? Do we look like you? Do we talk like you? Do we even act like you? We are more intellectual than you guys. So how dare you want to Islamize Nigeria? Want to turn Nigeria to an Islamic nation? That will never happen. Until you people stop with this nonsense, we will continue to have problems in that country. And to the Fulanis, you guys are not original Nigerians. You guys are strangers in Nigeria. So you cannot come to someone else's country and try to dominate those people. It is not possible and it's not done and it will never happen in Nigeria. Fulanis are not Nigerians. They are not original Nigerians. So when Nigerians are talking, you guys should be actually quiet. Keep quiet. When Nigerians, the original Nigerians are talking, I blame the houses, because the houses that allowed you guys to do what you're doing. And with all that is going on, it's about time that Nigerians reject any Fulani president in the country, because we can't trust you people anymore. Fulanis in higher position in Nigeria can never be trusted. Can never be trusted, because you people mindset is contrary to the mindset of other Nigerians, especially the south part of Nigerians. We want development. We want to advance. We want Nigeria to thrive. Whilst you guys want to pull Nigeria backward to be like Afghanistan with your stupid, demonic Sharia law. So I thought to share this with you guys. God bless.
You. And there's nothing you can do. You may not know, I don't know whether it's out in the news, that the major has been killed. Belongs to some groups, and I know about 3 hours ago, his body was found. He has been killed. So, it's not about ransom. I just want to confirm to Mapwe that she is right. It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban, they think about the Mujahideens, and they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia, and there is whatever thing they have in their head, they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians.
So if I could follow up on that quickly.
Please go ahead.
This part of what you just spoke about now, the security agencies gleaned this from those who they arrested over time. Saying this is the intention.
Absolutely. The intention of it's on the internet. So it's not even about the people we interrogated. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, the Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they are in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them.
Daybreak by Major General John Enenche, Pioneer Director of Defense Media Operations at the Defense Headquarters and former Commandant of the Army War College. Thank you very much, General John Enenche. You've seen, thank you very much indeed. You've seen what happened at Jabi, and we've also learned that there was another precision strike at the Tangaza community. What do you make of this development?
I am very happy about the development, in the sense that this is an issue we have been battling with for over 2 decades. And we now have a cooperation, we have an agreement of a country bold enough to come out and say, look, let us tackle this issue once and for all. Why am I happy? In the sense that we have lost so many souls. People died innocently. And we tried various solutions, diplomatic solutions, and all that dialogue, and among others, even to the extent of some people that we know going to bargain and talk with bandits, talk with terrorists. As if there was no solution, just like at the time the former president said that Nigeria's economic solution problem has defied all solutions, which we are seeing not today. I am happy because as a military man and somebody who fought in that area, but in the Northeast particularly, over 20 years ago, and I saw with my 2 eyes the casualty and the rate, and then the devastation that has happened over time. I'm doing a work now, and I see when I came to the portion of the casualties that have been recorded, Now I look at it because one security that affects all is a human security. It affects economic security, cyber security, and all that. With a human being, we are talking about human beings. And it's like we didn't have any solution. Now, America has come out, bold, audacious. President Donald Trump came out and said, look, we're going to help you, we're going to assist you. Now you look at the cost of their investment in all this. I don't know whether we bargain with them to pay them something. No, I don't know. Sacrifice. So I'm happy because it is the beginning of the good things to come in this country.
Okay, you're so confident that this is the beginning of good things to come in Nigeria. You've also said, let's tackle this issue once and for all, insinuating that the involvement of America will put a lead on this. For some, they will disagree, saying this may be the road to Syria, to Iraq, to Afghanistan for Nigeria. Your response to that?
Our response in this kind of situation is always different as Nigerians. Where you expect the negative, you see the positive. They are the pessimists. Those people, I look at them as people as enemies of this country. Why didn't we look at what happened when we went to Liberia and Sierra Leone? Anywhere, Congo and all in those days, anywhere Nigerians cooperate and come together and agree on a particular thing, we always get the result. That is the point I'm making. Now we have agreed, the America has taken the lead for us. All we need to do is to follow up with the backup actions of taking ownership of our security, indigenous homeland security measures, put it in place, and then we are good to go. We can never, I can tell you that Nigerians can never. Those people who are doing that are just instigating and insinuating people. And I want the government to take a look at them critically and put them to check. Because from what you hear, that is what spans you to negative action. So I can say that confidently, this is just the precursor. This is the beginning, the first step. Now we are confident, and these bad people, I can tell you that they don't want to be followed. The staging area, the assembly area, that is precision, because there was intelligence shared. And I believe that because I'm privy to it, to some extent, and intelligence was shared, and you now got that location. As people are saying, where did we? No. The fact that the location was gotten from far away, Gulf of Guinea. Look at the capacity. Look at the weapon used. Do we have that capacity? So I can say that this is a beginning of the things to come, and then it will be tackled, because they will not hand over to us. They may not come foot on the ground, but we now have to do the foot on the ground. We have to put the necessary resources, and that is why all the state governors, local governments should now come in support of this effort.
And sorry, just a follow-up. You say they'll hand over to us when they leave. So when they leave and they hand over to Nigerians, don't you think that the usual Nigeria business as usual of failure would then continue?
That is where the federal government, state governments come in now. What is the problem? Corruption, or whatever they say. We now have to tackle it, both of them alongside each other. Handing over in the sense, I don't even know when they will hand over. If you ask me, as long as this problem still let them remain. Because we have hardened people, stubborn, in quotes, some leaders who just open their mouth and talk anyhow to instigate people. So any time that we work together and come to a meeting point, you will know it. It will be clear that the situation is now, okay for them to withdraw or to step aside. Let me rather say stepping aside. Okay. Because I don't believe that America will now go completely with the way they have moved.
Okay. As a general, it clearly shows that you've confirmed the inability of the Nigerian military to tackle this threat. And also, when we look at it with the third eye of our U.S. interest in the Gulf of Guinea, a lot of people come with the narrative of the U.S. energy demand and also the search for a market, which the Gulf of Guinea, including Nigeria, provides. So now, how sustainable is this U.S. precision strike? Because I want to assume this is just a pilot phase.
Yes, it is sustainable in the sense for two things. You have said it. Of course, from history and from what we discovered from our engagements abroad, particularly in Liberia and among other West African countries, we don't normally put anything on the table as per what we gain. But a wise country will always put something on the table. A country that is economically wise, and then also look at return on investment. Everything in life, most things are returns on investment. So if that happens, the relationship for me, it will last as long as possible. That is one. And even if they had put something on the table, not be made public to Nigerians, it's okay. There's nothing wrong in that at all. Then secondly, yes, we need to invest now and begin to put our house in order to be able to to continue. Of course, like I said, it will be difficult for them to come and put. I don't see the sign coming that American soldiers will come and begin to do what we are supposed to do from bush to bush, like forest guard, the military, the vigilante, and all. That is where we now come in as a country, as a people. Now there are technologies coming up which we should leverage on drone. There is one we are experimenting. So, like I said the other time, since we introduced drones here, surveillance drone, those criminals have ceased from that place completely for about 6 months now, and it will continue. So we now, as a people, governors and all, state governments, local state security councils, we now come up with packages that are unfolding. Embrace it, then it can be sustained. Somebody comes to your house, help you to kill a snake. You now look out for what you will do to ensure that snakes don't come in again. And that is what we will do. And the measures are there. It is possible. If they will not hold on to resources, like the 19 northern states now, they say they'll be contributing 1 billion every month. That 19 billion can take care of commencing a drone station that has a capacity permitted by the NSA to do surveillance and also to do lethal attacks.
Okay, what do you have to say to actors like Sheik Gumi who vehemently oppose this, as well as the opposition party, the African Democratic Congress?
Well, I don't want to address personalities. But like I have said it loud and clear, any person, any group, whatever you are, and you are opposing this, you are anti-Nigerian, you don't love Nigerians. That means you might have not lost a loved one, or you are benefiting indirectly from what is happening. I will accuse any organization, any person, even if it's my brother, even if it's my wife, my children, I will accuse them without reservations. So I don't subscribe to that at all. What you don't have capacity, what you don't have the heart to do, somebody is doing it for you and you are coming out, opening your gutter and then criticizing that person. It is wrong. Nigeria should take action against such people decisively. If you look at the list of 31 offenses that can be categorized as terrorism, look at them, item 21 and item 33. This is implied for anybody. So the government should not, the president has come out boldly to declare state of emergency. It will not be too much for him to come at you. You are committing an implied offense as against counter-terrorism that has been reviewed. Take that person, and everybody, people will sit up, will stop making inflammatory nonsense comments.
Okay, General John Enenche, you've said that any Nigerian that does not believe in this, because you have a firm belief that this would address the question of insecurity in the country.
Yes.
Yeah, but some Nigerians will find your statement a bit equivocal and hypothetical based on the fact that the Nigerian government itself has been foot dragging on the issue of state policing, and also the question of when there was an abduction in Kebbi State, that up till now they are yet to make a pronouncement on who ordered the security detail away from the school just a few hours before the abduction took place. So when there is this deliberate hoarding of information and foot dragging on clear policies that would address these issues like state policing, what do you make of the government itself?
That is the problem that we have been battling with. Me and you, you talk about corruption. It's even possible the soldier or the staff center there was even compromised. It will not be the fault of the CDS or the chief of army staff. Is it not the children we have brought up? Is it not the system? Is the type of army you want, the type of system community you want? That is what, and that was what has been our bane in this country for long. So now, what I will say in addition to that is that, like I made the comment, we should make constructive contribution and not destructive. These people, they are destructive.
Right.
You know what you hear influences your action.
Okay. General, we were entering an uncharted territory with this. It's probably the first time this is happening in Nigeria, and some people view this as damaging to the perception of the Nigerian government or the Nigerian state and its sovereignty as weak. How would you respond to that?
Is it the first time that we have been damaged? Is it the first time? It's not new. They have categorized us as a corrupt nation, on which list is kept increasing as far as I fold up. So it's not new, but if such a thing will come, but at the end of the day, we save the lives of people being lost on daily basis. For me, it is good. Categorize us anything. Now, for instance, you now say Jesus Christ told the prostitute, go and sin no more. If now we are categorized, but at the end of the day, the end justifies the means. We get our people protected. I was just now to travel for Christmas problem and all that. And once we get that right, I can assume rightly that in less than 5-6 we are through, and it's going to be a forgotten issue. But the most important thing for us, both the government and the populace, is to support this effort collectively, and then we stop this menace, monstrous menace that we now, say people from outside the country. And what about our local people? What about the collaborators? What about the inflamers?
Okay. Just because you've said so much about your confidence in this exercise by the U.S. government. But now let's look at the post-U.S. strike situation. Because you talked about compromise when you were...
So guys, let me quickly take you through some of the reactions here. There is this video of Tambuwal that has been trending since yesterday, where he came out saying that the United States strike was concerning. Now, this person here says Gumi is on his own. I believe that Nigeria should seek collaboration to end terrorism. Terrorism is no one's friend. That is, Tambuwal also said this, that Gumi is on his own. The Nigerian government should. So, the problem we have with the northern leaders is, they protect this terrorism a lot. I mean, if you know Gumi is doing the wrong thing, why not call him out? You can imagine if Gumi was to be an Igbo man supporting evil. The Igbo people would have told Gumi online. They would have exposed him. You saw what they did to Ifeanyi Ubah, even while he was alive. And while he was dead, people were posting all kinds of things, accusing him. I mean, Igbo people don't spare themselves. Now, see how Gumi is well protected by the North. Instead of these people to come out to say evil is evil, nobody should even dare, allow evil to grow to the point it has today. Instead, they are protecting Gumi. Now, Tambuwal is saying, oh, Gumi is on his own. Nigerian government should. Why not just call out Gumi and say, Gumi, what you are doing is wrong? Now, let's see some of the reaction. This person, major source, Gumi is major source of income in collapsing for sure. That's why he's crying. I don't know what that means. And this person here say, they all know there is a list and everyone is struggling to have their names removed from it. Except Gumi, who I think is so pained because his father's project of Islamizing Nigeria by force is failing. I think this makes a lot of sense that Gumi's father also fought. I think Gumi's father was also a military man and brought Gumi in. Gumi now military has brought in his children. And that's why Nigerians are saying Gumi's children are in the Nigerian military. That the best thing that can happen to Nigeria is for the Nigerian government to get rid of Gumi's children. This person says Gumi is a small meat for Israel. Maybe he's not at their radar yet, or he's still being considered inconsequential. If it is another tribe, the person would have been arrested by Nigerian government. A government that failed to protect its citizens should not be in place. Now, this other person here say he went to Saudi Arabia and was deported, but at home we treat him like a sacred child. God. Some days ago, you condemned requests from Nigerians for the U.S. to assist in fighting insurgency in Nigeria, and today you have changed and praise singing the same U.S. government you have earlier condemned. Psychophancy is very bad, and speaking from your sides or both sides of the mouth. Some of these leaders, when they consider the properties they have in the United States, God, you see that your case of 189 billion with EFCC, you face it low, because this your support to this government of the Southern gets suspicious. Abolishing Sharia is a task that must be done, honestly. It's really a task that must be done. This is how the northern borders should come out to condemn, this is how the northern borders should come out to condemn the terrorist enabler Sheik Gumi. Gumi shouldn't count to this point, because everyone knows that he is either sympathetic or he is part of the sponsors of terrorism. Anyway, guys, that's it.